What they do is they envenomate it, then they leave it to die. They just go about their business and they go back and eat it. And she's already envenomated, this poor little guy. I think she ate the other one too, I'm not sure. It's just terribly sad. I hate watching this, but yeah, it's terrible. Poor little guy. At that time, it's a lot. I hate to see it suffer. This is the first time I've ever seen her eat. She has never eaten in front of me before. I hope it doesn't suffer for a long time. There's another one there. Can't believe she reached. I don't think there's many places that they could really hide. I don't think there's many places they could get to that she wouldn't. You know, she sort of like thins herself out. Look. Still alive, damn it. I hate this shit. As I sit here taking the video, I do think that it's interesting to see how they live and eat. It is interesting. I hope that's why people are watching it, if anyone is watching it. But I just find it so terribly sad. I can't believe this mouse is still alive. She hit it a few times. I bet she'll do it again. Sucks, man. I was hoping it would just die right away. Oh, the second mouse is not there. I think she ate one. I don't really see a big bump in her. I don't know. I honestly don't know how it's still alive unless it was a dry bite. It didn't look like one. It had 2 fang marks in it. It was bleeding, the poor little thing. I honestly don't think that any species likes to see any prey item suffer except for humans. You know, she wants it just to die. She wants to eat it. She wants food. You know, it's not possible that she's enjoying it. It's not. That's just not their way. It's not. She just wants to eat. You know, the only people that take pleasure in this are certain people. The only ones that take pleasure. It's still alive. It's twitching a little bit now. I hate this. She's gonna bite it again, I bet. Yeah, she saw me. She's very sensitive to visual cues. She's extremely defensive. I think it's dying. She looks very hungry. No, it's still ill. It's still alive though. I wish this would end. I don't know what she's doing to it now. Again, that's the best I could do with the camera. Without spooking her, I do want her to eat. I don't want this creature to suffer any more than it already is. I can't see what's going on myself, but This is terrible. The only snake that I would feed alive to if I had a choice is a Yucatan rattlesnake. When they bite, it just dies immediately. I'm surprised that this has gone on so long. This is too long. It's just this poor little thing. God, this is no way to die for anyone. Disgusting. I'm just not good this way. I'm really not. With CO2, it's a much more humane way. But she just won't eat that. You know, she'd rather die than eat that. And look, she's my responsibility, and I don't really see much of a choice. She's not going to eat salad, so it is what it is. I hope it is that, but I don't know. It's probably going to move a little bit more. That was too long, man. That was just too long for my taste. Not that I have any taste for this shit, but... On the other hand, I don't know how long the camera's been rolling for, but, you know, I can't see the time on. Oh, wait. It's only been going for 6 minutes and 20 seconds. All right. So, there she goes. She's going to eat it now. All right. So, I hope to God it's dead. She already ate one. I wasn't here for that. I would give her one big rat instead of 2 of these African soft furs, but she won't eat it. So, you know, it's just crazy. I don't know why she won't. I really don't. It's strange that she has this taste for either mice. You know, some animals just like smaller prey items, just their taste. You know, each one is different, just like us. And then we shall pull it out. I'm not sure why she's pulling it out. You know, she could easily eat it there. There she is. I'll try to get to a better view. She's getting a little bit bigger. She's like 1.5 years. Please be dead. You know, she's eating it backwards, by the way. Which won't be a problem for her. But that's not the way they're supposed to eat it. It's not the way they normally eat it. Peaches here, you can't see, but she's like a light pink or something. She's always terrified. She's scared of any little bit of motion. She's always been this way since I've only had her for like 4 or 5 months. But as long as I've had her, I hope that thing's not alive. No, it's not. Alright, so she'll probably eat it head first. It's almost like she plays with the food. Alright, there she goes. Alright, this is better. But the guy who had her, he's got a pet shop. Actually just left it. Really good guy. But it was just too much, you know, because she's so crazy, and his wife didn't like it and all sorts of stuff. So I take her out every day. I try to work with her. I posted videos about it, but it's just a very slow process, you know. I'm doing the best I can, but man, she is chowing down on this thing, huh? I'm a little surprised, I gotta say. You know, she didn't eat that long ago. But, you know, they get these tongue flicks that sort of let you know they're hungry. So, I got these guys today. And then I got Swagger some feeding fish, which sucked also, but man, he loves that. That's different. That's called enrichment. For a predator like him, they need that sort of any stimulation of the senses. And so, you know, using his nose and all of it, you know, just using all of it to find the fish and to kill them, for him, is absolutely necessary. And otherwise, they just become, like, depressed. They need to do it. They need to play, but, you know, that they need to do during the twilight hours and, you know, dawn and dusk. but they also need enrichment, and one does not replace the other. This thing has a really long tail, doesn't it? I guess that's what she realized when she was eating it backwards. Just noticing that she's growing a little bit. Not a lot, but they do grow fast. Cobras don't shed anywhere near as fast as a colubrid or a python or whatever. It's a much slower process. Like every few months, she's going on. It almost looks like she's chewing. They don't chew, of course, but doesn't it? She's just dragging it around. What a terrible way to die, though. I know that most snake owners don't really, you know, I don't know what it is. They don't feel it. They don't say it, but I feel it, man. I hate it. It sucks. And yet, it's me. I threw it in there. It's just, what are you going to do? If you feed them meat, that's just meat. It's the same thing, in a way. So I think about my chicken wings. I have a plate of chicken wings when I'm watching the fights with my buddies, and a lot of baby chickens, a lot more died than her eating every 3-4 weeks. One mouse or rat. It just sucks to see it when it's alive, but it's not like they all just pass away of natural causes. When eating chicken McNuggets, it's good to realize. It's funny how we're disgusted by our own food. In case you didn't know, snakes have jaws. I'm gonna have to get off the phone. I only have 5%. It just got dark for me. Snakes have their mandibles. They unhinge, which allows them to open their mouth so wide, and then the muscles contract to get the prey on them down. Believe it or not, she's going pretty fast. It's a very different process than what you see with constrictors. If you've never had a snake, a constrictor, they'll squeeze it to death. They choke it. There's a difference between a strangle and a choke, by the way. A strangle is like when someone gets choked out and they wake up. A choke is something, someone's grabbing your neck for 4 minutes. It's a different thing. So, they choke it to death, and that sucks too, but it tends to be a little faster than most venomous snakes. And remember, if it bites you and dies, it's venomous. If you bite it and die, it's poisonous. So it's interesting. You'll notice that it's not poisonous to her because, she injected venom into it. She envenomated it, but there's no problem eating it, of course. Otherwise, they wouldn't survive. All right, she has it down, and I have like 4% left on my phone. So it's it's a disgusting, it's a sad, but it's an interesting process that, it's good to know how life works, man. Nature is rough. It's not easy out there for them, but all life feeds on death. So here we go. She put away 2, and she kind of looks hungry still, but that's it for now. I'm gonna try to get her back on frozen thawed, but not back. She never was on it, but I'm gonna try again. If she was big enough, I'd give her one of Swagger's guinea pigs. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was trying to measure it, but I don't think she's ready for that. Though throwing one in, I mean, they're already frozen, but throwing one in wouldn't hurt either, Especially now when she's hungry. All right, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. You need water.